In the final of the men's coxless fours, we have a transatlantic challenge from Canada and the United States in lanes 1 and 2, and then 4 European crews. The Federal Republic of Germany in 3, Italy in 4, then Czechoslovakia, and the German Democratic Republic in 6.
6 out of shade. Again, stop. 2 and half an inch.
And away we go. And it's interesting that this event was won at the first World Championships in 1962 by Germany in the days when East and West entered a combined team, as it were, under one flag. But from 1966 onwards, when they entered under their own separate identities, it's an event that has belonged to East Germany. 10 world or Olympic victories in 11 years. It's the United States, though, in lane 2, and Czechoslovakia in lane 5, who are the early leaders.
And this is a very open race. The form book is really rather inconclusive here. We have the West Germans, who have been world champions last year, but who this year were dogged by illness and injury and haven't shown early season form, but have come really quite well forward in the semi-finals, so they're well in contention. And they're in lane 3. Nearest the camera, we come to the Canadians, who are 4 of the crew who were in the gold medal 8 in Lake Casitas in Los Angeles, and they too have the potential to produce great form. They won the Commonwealth medal, but they've been a little disappointing here, particularly in strong tailwinds. But here we've got very good conditions, so perhaps we'll see a fast race from them as well. Looking beyond, we've got the Italians in lane 4 in the blue. The moment at the back of the field, but they rode a very fast semi-final. They won the semi-final, and like all the other Italian crews we've seen today, I expect to see them coming through very fast in the second half of the course. A blend of youth and experience in that Italian 4. 2 men with medals and 2 youngsters.
And with only 1 second covering the first 4 crews at the 1500-meter mark, plenty of options in this race. The United States in 2, and the West Germans in lane 3. The world champions in 83 and 85, and between that 4th in the Olympic Games, as Chris Bailey was saying, a bit up and down, and rather more down than up this year.
Moving nicely today. It's the Americans who are the early leaders, but there's a tight bunch behind with some 5 boats still in contention. They're the Americans.
They were Olympic silver medalists, but with a different 4. And the United States nearest to us, still in the lead at halfway. That's the 1,000-meter mark in the final of the coxless fours.
And there's barely a length and a half separating these 6 boats. They're all well in contention, and there could be some considerable change in the final order, I feel, in the next 500 or so meters.
There are the Czechs, Dukla Prague 4, who were second at Lucerne, beaten by the East Germans by about a length. And the Italians at the back of the field, in fact, set a new fastest time for the course in the semi-final on Friday. East Germany have a new 4 this season from the Berlin Grunau club, and they've picked up some impressive scalps over the year. Beat the Soviet Union in Moscow, beat the West Germans at Grunau, beat the Czechs at Lucerne. But it is the United States who continue with an advantage of about half a length over Canada and West Germany. Here are the Italians. Giovanni Suarez at 2 has a silver medal from the Coxed 4 last year. The stroke, Antonio Baldacci is 35. And there's the position at the head of the race. 500 meters remaining. The United States remain in the lead. Canada and West Germany remain in contention.
What a gutsy row we're having from the Americans. It would be a real turn up for the books if they can hold on, but they're coming under increasing pressure from the West German 4 in lane 3, and at this point the West Germans seem to have crept up from perhaps half a length down, and there can barely be a foot or two in it. And over across the field we're looking at the Czechoslovaks coming up, and also the East Germans, and there are 4 crews in line at this point in the race, and any one of them could win it.
United States took gold medals in the lightweight women's double sculls and coxless 4s, but so far haven't picked up a gold in the heavyweight events. But here they are leading the coxless 4s with about 250 meters still to row. The United States, West Germany beyond them, 2 America, 3 West Germany. 150, 170 meters left. The far side, East Germany coming through with a burst. They're leaving the Czechs behind. United States with no more than a quarter of a length now over West Germany. They're in sight of the finish. They've got about 60 meters to go. United States looking to hold their narrow advantage over West Germany. The Germans pressing, and it is going to be very tight at the line, but the Americans have held it, and West Germany are second, and it was very close for third between Canada and East Germany. But that is a very good victory for the United States of America. It's taken them to the point of exhaustion, very nearly capsized the boat. Ted Swinford, Dan Lyons, John Riley and Bob Espeseth, winners of the coxless 4 for the United States.
And this is the first real turn up for the books, a real run against the form book. Completely unknowns, they were described as the leftovers for the American team. And here they are, world champions, striding out against last year's world champions from West Germany and holding on to win by the narrowest of margins. It's going to be on the line, United States, and perhaps 6 or 9 inches behind East Germany. And we're looking for the 3rd position with the East Germans over in lane 6.